Hello, my little weirdos. Came on to give a little pep talk. Keep the resistance, however you do it. Making calls every day or every work day to your representatives and senators. 5 calls, and after your phone. I don't often recommend putting things on your phone, but 5 calls, thumbs up from me. They're numbers that are you get to talk to people if it's business hours. Um, Republicans are so drunk with the power of feeling like they have Democrats muzzled, because as I've said before on other videos, they have the executive branch. They have, over the last 10 years, set up, obviously biased, pushed through, biased justices. I hate to even call them that. So they've basically sewn up SCOTUS, and every now and then one of them will surprise us, one of the 5 that's right, or 6. But, and they, like I said, they have the majority in the Senate and in the House of Representatives. Slim majority, albeit it is still a majority. So nobody's sick, nobody's out of Congress that day, and everybody votes according to their party, getting any kind of wins or blocking any kind of bills, like stupid bill about his being on the $100 bill and renaming this and putting his face on it. I mean, this is like ridiculous. The man is desperate for a legacy that will last, that will be something that he thinks others would think is a good thing. He's desperate for it. His days are running low, not just in politics. And he knows it. And basically he's got a tattered legacy of crime and sexual assault and just all kinds of evil behavior stuff. The courts are starting to rein in Musk. Apparently, I'm not sure, I believe it was Anonymous took credit for X going down today for a bit. Countries all over are, his tank, Tesla for Elon has tanked, pun intended, because of his attitude. And see, it's not, resisting this is not just a Democratic thing. The entire world pretty much is taking the stance of the Democrat progressive liberals of America, me. And y'all, 50,000 Frenchmen can't be wrong kind of thing. And the French are definitely not wrong here. Vive la France. That's all I know. Oh, excusez-moi. I really should have learned some languages. Doesn't seem all that important, So, other countries are... See, the thing is, like I was saying, it's not just a Democrat thing. He has made this into an international, planet-wide thing. Because, and I'm not talking like, oh, he rolled back all these health things, and I mean, like, for conservation. That's not good for anybody. All the Clean, Act and the Endangered Animals Act. That's not good, not just for our country. It's not good for the planet. Not to mention betraying Ukraine and pulling out all and any, not only support, but intelligence that Russia's already used to do an attack that Ukrainians didn't have intel on, because the orange fuck in the White House is not giving them any intel now either. And that's because Zelensky didn't kiss his ass and kiss Vance's ass at the Oval Office and just allow them to berate, belittle, and attack him, his character. You know, he didn't just roll over for them. He made it very difficult. And now he has to pay for that, according to them. So this is created because, for those of you who don't pay attention, or you don't know that much about the politics, not just in this country, but between other countries, or if you're just too young that you haven't, gotten there yet. If Ukraine is lost to Russia, there's not a whole lot without America to, I'm trying to word this right, to not have Putin sweep through pretty much Europe, conquering and stealing their land. Because we are the most powerful, and whoever we back is the person that is on the other end of that is going to have a hard time winning. But this endangers all European countries. Not only that, but it endangers South Korea, because North Korea can just decide, oh, if Putin's just taking whatever he wants in Europe, we're just going to take South Korea back. Fuck it. And then China goes, you know what? We've been eyeing Taiwan for some time. Get that back. So, while Putin's busy in Europe, North Korea is busy with South Korea invading. Maybe we'll just go and invade Taiwan. So this has created a planet-wide red alert. Which is one of the reasons. I mean, that's just on a bigger picture on why this is so monumental. Not just when I voice those words audibly, I start to tear up. Not just the destruction of America and Americans, but this is affecting the entire planet, and it is putting the entire free world on this planet at risk. That is not hyperbole. That is not exaggeration. As much as Republicans want to convince everybody that is exactly what it is, the fact is, we all need to rise up. Ladies, grab your red lipstick and start making a splash. Make some noise. There's no protests around you, and there's some people in your area that are like you, and they're like, where are the protests? Maybe get together and do your own little protest. Advertise it. Any protest matters at this point. So, it is definitely red lipstick wartime, girls. And guys, y'all need to be raising up your voices as well, right next to us. Because if you're with us, then you know this shit is definitely affecting women, people of color, people that aren't heterosexual. And it's not cool. And not only is it the end of the American we thought we were, if it doesn't work, the entire world is going to shift. And not towards freedoms and democracies. Like I said, this is not a gloom and doom video. This is one to empower you and inform you so you know that, oh, I'll go to maybe during the summertime, I'll go on a march. Maybe you better think of a sooner time, because planning for the spring and summer down the road a month or so, do it. Try to do something now, because especially in this time in America, in the world, sadly, because of us, it's tense times. And it's times that require, not even requesting voices, it's requiring voices. If you're an American citizen, you are required to fight oligarchies, fight the oppression of the Republican neo-Nazi regime. It never, anybody who has any civilization that has tried that sort of thing eventually has come to a spiraling, crashing end. I don't make the best sound effects, I guess, but you got the picture. So, March 4th and protest and speak up and speak out and use your voice, use your lipstick, and get that power from it and do something for the resistance today. Just every day, just do something, be it the calls, be it some emails, maybe joining a conversation that you're out online, or so, you know, you're online somewhere and you're waiting. I mean, somebody mentions something, take the opportunities. I'm not saying shove and be pushy, but if there's an opportunity, don't ignore it. Just, you know, take the opportunity, not to disparage stupid fucks or something, you know. It's when you're one-on-one and right there and with a person that is not prone to wanting a democracy, apparently. Speak with power and speak to things that you do have in common, because we have things in common with them, like it or not. So there are some things, I mean, we all need to breathe. I'm reaching, but you get my point. Just don't let the downtrodden or the discouraged feelings last too long. It's kind of, it's imperative that we kind of get our asses in gear and like keep them in gear. So believe me, I would had about 4 things I would have rather do, but right now I just kept getting a gut feeling that people are getting a little, they're on the edge. It's like they're woken up. I did it to my sister. They're starting to realize, oh, maybe we should be paying attention to some politics here. What the fuck? What is happening? No, 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 no. Wait, what? Um, they're in a situation that they want to do something, but the doing things has not been factored into their like daily life yet, and they're very overwhelmed, and they probably are regretting, wishing that, oh man, I wish I would have paid attention a little more beforehand. I really didn't realize that it wasn't working itself out. Crap, crap, crap. They're not bad people. Like I said, so probably 75%, I would guess. Large portion of Americans don't regularly check in with politics. I mean, national, state, other countries, It seems that, and I've said this on another video, it'll work out, it always does, is kind of the attitude, and it has. But this is a completely different case study. The volume and the amount, and it's just what the F, that they deluged us with. It was just beyond being able to process it quick enough. It's only been 2.5 months. It's Does anybody feel like it's been longer than that? That's because when shit's not going well, it always seems like it's dragging on forever. So, to top this off, it's nice days, the kids are on the playground, so I'm gonna top it off. Don't be discouraged. If you need a break, I've said this before and I have to do it. You need a break from social media completely. Take the night off, man. You need the break from not necessarily social media, just political stuff. Otherwise, I'm just gonna implode and scream. Take it off. Take the night off. Take the day off if you need to be. But then get right back in there, renewed, rejuvenated, refreshed. Is this the alliteration video? I'm sorry, guys. I don't do that on purpose. It just happens with me. I'm sorry. But I've had days where I just too much. And then there's days like, why isn't more happening? There's only a dozen things. What's going on? Which is pretty sad to be already conditioned to. I mean, we had one announcement from a Democrat, president, and it's like, ooh, everybody listen, what's going on? With this doofus, he's just... I mean, he'd wake up all the TV crews at 2 a.m. if it was his choice, and just make them all come in for a press conference, because he couldn't sleep. That's coming soon. Wait. But the courts are making a dent. Don't rely on the courts to save us. We need to keep putting the pressure on and keep putting on that lipstick, gals, because let me tell you, slap some on. See how you're pretty sassy with the telemarketer. Yeah. For real. Peace out.